Hey everybody, welcome back to Loop Hero Amodi Operandus. We are doing run number 15 today. I can't believe, we're at episode 10 I think now? So like, there's only been like 4 episodes where there's been more than one run. Mostly has been doing some decently long runs, half an hour or so every single time. And I think the last time we might have done 3 last episode. Now I'm thinking about it, because we did cut one short just so I could get what I wanted out of the loot there. So last time we unlocked the supply depot, which gave us the ability to do a supply and craft. Now we can use scrap and we can use rations to craft things. We need metamorphosis, which I've been collecting a lot of, just by happenstance. And rations, we can also, we have a farm, we can collect a fair bit of those each run too. So we can pretty much craft something after every run, I think. For the most part, if we're playing it right, and also getting back enough metamorphosis and focusing on that too. Then what we do with that is we send it to the supply here, and it looks like we have room for furniture, tools, food, jewelry, and we can also build expansion. So I just saw over here we have the mud hut. This unlocked after we got the supply depot. This is going to let us get more buildings, it sounds like. So we can give residents furniture or food to store. That's going to give us more options for putting in more supply here. So right now we just have 5 food slots. If we add another mud hut on, we might get more food slots, it sounds like. So yeah, should be really, really good. So last time we added in garlic, which gives us extra damage against vampires. And we have this, which heals us 5 HP at the start of each day. So we got base healing of 5 at the start of each day. Not much, not totally worth it, but I mean, better than nothing. And then this is like 2 damage against vampires, which again, so 4 damage total against vampires. It's enough to make it worth it, I think. So let's do the expedition here. Let's mix up our stuff. So we have ruins now. I gotta take that. We have Vampire Mansion. I gotta take that now. If we're taking Vampire Mansion, I think what we can do is add swamps in and take the groves out. Now the swamps, if we put the swamps next to the Vampire Mansions, the vampires who spawn there should take damage from their attacks because it's healing. So we'll take extra damage from them, and then we'll also have the added bonus of, killing vampires and getting more loot from them. And they spawn pretty frequently, so that'll give us more things to attack. We have the Crown of Crystals out there still, the Meadow's still out there. We haven't really got any good replacements for those or anything like that. We have to decide. We have 13 cards right now, which is too many. We have to decide what we want to get rid of. The beacon, we already got rid of the beacon might be with the most sense. Movement speed within range, 40% movement speed. We get 20% attack speed for all units, including enemies. We get stuff from the cemetery now, so we don't want to get rid of that necessarily. The villages are pretty useful for healing. I think this is the one that makes the most sense. The Oblivion one, I think maybe we could do this, but this is a nice emergency pull, clearing out some enemies if it gets a little too crowded. And the ruins, we have to try that out just because it's just, kind of fun to try new things. So it gives a random basic resource shard upon visit, and spawns a scorched worm every 2 days. Well, not so thrilled with the scorched worm part, but we'll take the beacon off. So we get out down to 12 cards here. We have a pretty good system, I think, in plan here. Swamps will go next to the Vampire Mansions, lay those together, and we don't have the Blood Grove bonus anymore, so we can't take that one because we took the Grove off. We won't get wood from that. I think we might still get wood from this, possibly. We'll have to find another way to get wood, but then again, we don't need it necessarily right now, so let's go. Enough time wasted. Should we do the rogue again? Because that is a lot of fun. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Is it loud enough? I think I messed with the volume a little bit here. There we go. That's better. All right, continuing on. So, we're back. And we got the rogue. We should probably give him a weapon and stuff right away here. We can't take the shield at all. I don't know why they bother starting us with the shield there. But whatever. We got a meadow. I'm not going to lay it in just yet. We're going to wait and see what we get here for the first lap. Probably just leave it at nothing for the first lap here. And we got an achievement just now. We got loot count. What is that one about? 1,000 enemies. We killed 1,000 enemies. In 14 runs, we killed 1,000 enemies. That's nuts. 80% of players have gotten this achievement. Guys, my time played on this is pretty low comparative. I got 5.7 hours played in this. Just looking at Jay Beetle, he's got 37.8 hours played recently. And he's the second highest. He's the highest on my friends list. So he's been loving this game, I think. All right, so we got some good stuff here. Let's pause it now that we've got most of the lab completed. We got a cemetery, a couple cemeteries. Put those out there so we start getting some stuff from those. We want to space them out though, remember. Let's put one right there maybe. It's a little spaced out anyways. The battlefield. The battlefield can spawn ghosts. I want to try to minimize the amount of ghosts that can spawn, so I want to put it someplace where it's not going to cover a whole lot of tiles. Here might make a lot of sense. Let's do that. And then the village. We should put the village in about halfway, I think. About there. All right. Looks pretty good. We'll still wait on the mountains and rocks for now. I will need them. We don't need them just yet, though. We're going to get a ton of loot here on our first lap. We got our memory fragment there. I should open this up so I can see what we get. I like being able to watch that. Oh, we got another village. Okay. So let's put this village close to the start then. Closer to the start. We'll put it like right there. We'll see what happens with that. All right, that gets us a ton of stuff to go through here. We got boots, evasion. Probably the best thing to get there. Evasion 3, but counter 10, which is evasion 6. We'll take that level there. Okay, that's good. Actually, these might be... Oh, well, I kind of wasted that then. These are a little bit better. Oh, it's 14% evasion. Yes, it's a lot better. Shoot. Okay, we got damage 10 to 14. Definitely got to take that. And we have this one 3 to 5 with a critical of 26%. So that boosts our critical up. We don't have critical chance raised up just yet. Let's definitely equip this one. And that's 4 to 6 versus 3 to 5 with the critical damage. So it's less damage, but more critical damage when it hits. Only 20... Well, actually, 26% chance. That might be worth it, even though it's only one less... It's one less damage overall. We can replace our level 1 here with that. And I think the rest will stay. Let's see, that's 84, 93, 91. Not enough to be... I mean, we'll take the extra slot there. I would rather get some extra scrap and that kind of thing rather than take that right now. So, okay, now we have the chrono crystals here. Now we can start laying that in and put them someplace that might make sense. So we can put these here, put some meadows up there, and start laying in those to get the bonuses from that. So now we're getting 19 healing per day. We're going to boost that with those rocks here on each side. Boost those up. We'll start adding in mountains then to those. And then we'll hold off on the meadows here, just in case we get one of the treasury things, right? We'll hold off and see. So far, not a lot of things spawned. Maybe we're walking too quickly? I don't know what's going on here exactly. But we haven't got a lot of things dropping. We only got one so far for this loop. Okay, we got our first vampire house. I'm gonna hold off the vampire mansion until we have a swamp to place it next to. And that's another meadow. Okay, we'll hold off on that too. That's a bonus for that. Let's add it in over here. Let's start adding to the ones further away here, as far as the bonuses go. And we have not a whole lot of damage here happening. Okay, we got that. Okay, so let's think about where we want our next battlefield. Potentially like right there, maybe. That'll get us a nice treasure at the beginning of the loop. We just gotta remember to clean out what we have out of our inventory here before we get to that, so that we can go through and see what we want to get rid of, make sure nothing's pushed out that we want to keep, you know? We got a stone already, though. And we got 7 coming in. All right, we got our first swamp. Okay, so let's think of where we want to put that vampire house then. The vampire house will spawn vampires near it. Spawns vampires to battles on adjacent tiles. Okay. So we'll end up with a mosquito with a vampire on it then. And we'll put those there. All right, we'll see how that works out. And we have another chrono crystal. I don't want to put it next to... Where can we put these guys now? We don't have a lot of room up top here. I was going to say we could put the meadows up top, but that's not a lot of room. I guess I got to put it someplace over here. Well, we could try it. I don't know if the skeletons will actually be affected by this. Let's put it here. I don't know if we'll see if more skeletons spawn. The daily effects thing, I don't know if it says doubles the effects of a days passing on adjacent tiles. I wonder how that affects enemies. We haven't tried that yet, so we don't know for sure. We'll find out. Okay, let's let it go, and we'll get our loot. All right, we got a lot of scrap for that. So we got evasion 4 and counter 12%. I'd like my 14% evasion, thank you very much. That's a nice big upgrade. Let's take that. Oh, this right here. We have evasion 6 with a bunch of critical damage. Attack speed up. I still think I like the 14% evasion, but we still have 6% evasion. We want some evasion. These are level 4 versus level 2. It's got to be better, right? Attack speed plus the 33% critical damage will take us up to almost 200% damage with criticals. Hitting 26% of the time. That actually will help us out more than anything else, I think. Especially this character, who can crit a lot more often. I think it's a good thing to do. We have this, which is 8 to 12. That's a pretty substantial upgrade, but we get rid of that critical damage if we take it. And here we got the evasion counter. Anything else? I think we hold off. Let's see what's in the chest here. Let's do it. I think we hold off on the weapon going up. I think we're going to count on the critical bonuses here. Then again, those critical bonuses... Ooh, we got a nice one here. What? It's 264 with counter. I think we got to take that. It's only 20 less damage, or 20 less HP, but a 13% counter bonus. All right. And then we're still deciding on this sword damage here. We could put it in place of the 3 to 5 damage. Get rid of the 26% critical damage. We'd still be at, let's see, 175%. And we still have the damage chance up. I don't know. I think maybe put it in place of this. Which one's which? That's the one to replace, I think. All right, let's take the more damage. That way when we hit the crits, the crit is based on our total damage. So by raising up the total damage, even though we've taken less critical damage, we've actually raised the critical damage a little bit because we're doing more damage overall that's basing the percentage off of. You know, 200% of 5 isn't as good as 200% of 12, you know, or 173% of 12, you know? So it ends up working out. Oh, we got a bunch of bats. That's bad. What? Oh, this is the ruins. Okay, so the ruins do what? Give a basic resource shard upon visit. Okay, so we should put this away from... Let's put it right here. And we'll space that out a little bit. Let's try that. We got some rations on that one. Okay. Nice. Okay, we got another vampire house. All right. Okay, we're holding our own pretty well here, I think. We got another swamp. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's see. Let's put the swamp. Let's put the swamp here. Put the vampire mansion here. These two tiles, then we'll get the vampires spawning in them, and it'll be mostly on the swamp. We're trying to minimize the amount of tiles the vampire can spawn on. We want them appearing on the swamps more than anything else. They'll appear on any enemies in range, though. So if I have enemies here or here off the swamp, they'll still appear. We got something for that. Attack speed, 12% bonus. All right. Let's hold off on the rocks and stuff here for now. So we got wood for going through the ruins. Okay, so we're getting like it says random resources, right? So we'll get whatever from that. Ooh, we got like a snake there though. All right. Oh, that's the worm or whatever it's called. Are we actually on the swamp here now? Oh, they critted me. But he did damage to himself with that, you see? Oh, we got a mimic though too. And these mimics, they take damage. They take healing, but I think they take damage actually. Oh, we weren't actually on the swamp. Never mind. Take it all back. Okay, now we got the cemetery again. Maybe hold off. The wheat field can go in though. Should we balance these out, or should we make the one over here very good? Let's do that. We still got all of our potions. We're in good shape there. We have Oblivion. Don't necessarily want to get rid of the skeletons here, because that'll get rid of the cemetery altogether if we do that. They do some damage though. They hit pretty hard when they hit. Yeah, 27. We got 14 things coming in though, so let's make sure there's nothing else we want to get out of this. I think we're okay there. I think we're okay there. Counter versus attack speed. I don't know. It's hard to say, but we're gonna leave it. Actually, no, I take that back. Attack speed for this character with they can crit so often. 26% crit. I think we take the attack speed. Get more chances for that crit to happen. See, 2 hits there. 2 hits and he's done. And now we get all that stuff. Like more than we can actually fit in our bags. We got 17 off of that. So we got a 13 to 19. That's going to be replace something. Evasion bonus 8%. Now we're talking here, right? We'll replace this guy. We have this one 14 to 22. That's a substantial upgrade. Again, we lose that critical damage chance, but I think overall that's better. And then we have 15 to 23. So that is a little bit better there too. Let's take that. I didn't mean to take a little off of there again. 332. So an 80 point increase, but we lose the attack speed. Hold off on that. And evasion 6 with critical damage plus 47%. We lose the attack speed, but we just added on some attack speed. I think we take those. And then we have evasion 10% with defense 3. Hold off. And ooh, boy, that's enough to actually make us think about that one. That's over double our health. I think we got to take it. All right. And then I think we're good. Yep, we're good on the rest. And we still got a little bit of loot coming in with the chests that we have down the road here. There's our wheat field. That's good. All right, let's put the wheat field in. Adding on to that, boosting up our health. We have a treasury. That's a good time to put in all those mountains and stuff. The meadows and mountains. Put the rocks in and the mountains next to those. We want diversity with the meadows. That's good, right? And we want meadows there. Rocks are better next to each other. Put that there. We got these guys flowing in. I guess get rid of those guys right away. Don't need them. Don't need them. We have enough other things around that we can get stuff from it. And I think those are basically a penalty for taking too many rocks. Let's add this in for good measure. Add to that. We'll hold off. For now, we'll hold off. Another mimic. But 2 hits and done. See, that's a good sign. That we're still holding up that nicely here. Oh, yep, you got a swarm of bats. But we actually took care of it pretty quickly. Took care of the vampire pretty quickly, at least. All right, so we have another... What is this guy? That's a mosquito, I'm pretty sure, right? So he's healing and taking damage on that, too. Critical 91 damage. That's awesome. That is especially awesome. We'll have to take a look and see what these guys actually have for health next time when we get into a battle here. I got another vampire mansion in a swamp, though. So if I put the swamp here and the vampire mansion here, similar situation as before, we'll double up those. All right. And then the chrono crystals, I can't really do anything with those. They don't double up as far as I know. We haven't seen if these guys double up how often. So there's one there. We'll have to wait and see. So these guys are new. They died pretty quickly. Oh, I couldn't see what they had for health. We got a dark bed. Oh, furniture now. Nice. Or an oak bed. Dark bed. Dark bed. The evil bed. No, it's the oak bed. I added a couple letters in there. 1% HP for passing the campfire, but max HP is lowered by 2% from the base amount. Okay. So we get a bed of furniture for somebody's house then. Less overall health, but more healing. That's actually not that bad. I would take a 2% hit on max just for more healing overall. I think it's a fair trade-off. All right, let's think about the chrono crystals. Where can we put these that might make sense? First of all, we can fill this in. Now we're gonna start getting harpies coming in. Or not harpies, we'll get the gargoyles coming in. The harpies will do the mountains, right? This is 7% evasion, critical damage is 18. I don't know if that's worth, it's 1% evasion bonus. That's not worth it. 5% is 1% less. We lose our critical damage there also. I'm gonna hold off on those. Okay. And that's not as good. Let's see how we do against these guys. So 2 hits. 2 hits again. Not bad. We're at 14. We're almost only halfway through the lap here. Or they're evading a lot, though. That's not good. It's pretty bad, actually. Well, we're going to take our second potion right away here. We're going to need to... We took it. Yeah, we had to take it. All right, we got a lot of baddies between us and the loop here. I think we should... Oh, we should do this, though, first of all. Let's see. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you additional trophy. I like that. Max HP is increased by 1 for each received trophy. So that would give us 16 more max HP. I don't know if that helps as much. And then for passing an adjacent roadside tile when passing a tile. So if we pass this tile and we pass this tile, we get 0.5 times loop HP. So we get 0.5 times 4. So 2 HP for passing by a tile that's next to another tile. How many tiles do we have that are like that, you know? I think I'm gonna take this one, the Marauder. Let's add in another Ruins here, because we probably will pass through that without any incident. We gotta get through this battle first, but I think we'll be okay. We have a lot to consider here, I think, as far as, you know, where are we gonna put... We could make the big mountain here if we wanted to. We could do that. Let's think about where we want to put, where we could put the meadow here. We can actually put 3 meadows in here, and actually put the crown crystals next to each of those. Should be okay, I think. Let's see how that works. What are these guys doing here? Well, they're ranged, so they can attack from far away, maybe? That sucks. I can't even hit them then. That really sucks. Okay. I didn't realize that was the thing that could happen. We might be in trouble here now. If we survive this, I'm going to get out of here, I think. Because I don't think we're going to be able to make another lap. If we somehow survive this lap... before we do that, though, I don't want to do it for this character. I want to do it because we have to get the loot from the thing and then stop quick on the spot. It sucks because that's the way they have it set up, but... Nope, there's another day. We got to somehow survive. We got a long way to go. Another village, though. I can put the village here. Get some healing back. And I think that's a good idea for right now. Let's add the mountain in because it'll get more HP. And that metamorphosis. Maybe we'll get something out of that still. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. I don't know. It's going to be a close one here. Oh, they spawn that every single time. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. At least it wasn't a mimic. Okay, we do have the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes have not been that bad, though. Oh, that sucks, though. I hate that. I hate the sound of it. Oh, we're in trouble now. We got to hope this heals us back. We get 55% upon entering. Oof. Okay. Nothing I can do about it. It's not enough. It's not enough. We're gonna be done. We're gonna be losing all this. Oh, I hate it. We're not gonna make it. We have a lot of battles between us and the end. What can I do? 485. We need more health. Nothing's gonna raise my max HP up enough. I can raise my evasion up a little bit. Take away the critical damage, but I think it's gonna slow the battles down even. We have to just make it through. They got me. Damn it. We lost a lot of stuff on that one. We lost the bed. Oh, we lost the bed. Oh, man. It sucks. That's what happens these days, though. It's been tougher out here. It's been tougher out here. We got that. Can build with that. Nope, nothing to build. Can't build the mud hut yet. We're to the point, I think, where we gotta craft to survive. You know, we gotta craft to get forward here, I think, as far as increasing our survivability. I don't know. The rogues is really tough right now at this point, I think. I think what we'll do... I don't know. I mean, I think we could do one more rogue run this episode. And, you know, it'll be a long episode, but that's okay. Let's get out there again. I can't let the rogue go out like that, you know? I think we did have a good thing going with the Vampire Mansion Swamp combo. Maybe I did too much. Maybe the treasury's too much. We never even fought a single gargoyle. The ruins were tough. That's for sure. If I get rid of the ruins and get the grove back in, that'll give us wood instead of like a random resource. Gives a random basic resource shard upon visit. We did okay with that. We can get rid of the ruins, take that, and take that, and then we gotta get rid of one more thing. I think the treasury, but the treasury has a lot of opportunity for us. Can get rid of the vampires. The vampires didn't do a whole lot for us, I feel like. And leave the swamp? Or get rid of the swamp? That's the big question. But take the swamp off, put the ruins back on. Yeah, okay, that might be the answer. Those worms are tough, though. I just gotta make sure to keep them away from next... I can't put them next to anything. That's the thing, too. Now we know how the scorch worms work. I think we can keep ourselves away from those things. And then we might have a chance still. I mean, we're going counterclockwise this time, so you know that's good. You know that's a really good thing. All right, we got ourselves a grove. And we do have the blood grove in the mix. I don't remember. I can't look at the deck now, but I think we do. Put that out there, and we got a village. Again, we'll put it like halfway, like right here. Now, when we get the ruins, we gotta make sure to keep them away from everything else, because we don't want those. We don't want to get a bad little scorch rooms where they can hit us at range, Because that was really bad last time. That was really bad last time. All right, we got our treasury now. Let's try to hit the chrono crystals on the treasury here too. So we'll hit this like that. We'll hit that like that, and then maybe we get the rest of it too. We'll see. We can't get the treasury on it, obviously, but we can get the meadows that are connected to the treasury here. That's a new quest. Like it. So we got 7 pieces of loot for our first round out, maybe. So another day passes. All right, quest done. We got an extra shard for that? No, we didn't. What does that quest do for us? Just extra experience? I guess that's it. These are fancy boots. Evasion 4, evasion 3. Counter 12, attack speed, okay. Well, that's a nice big sword. Take it. Everything else is about the same. That's 92. 84, not as good, okay. Not a lot of loot that first time, but really early on here, it's okay. You know, you get what you get. We'll be okay. Wish we could make it even faster. We need like a level 3 setting. You can always pause the game, you know? I wonder if there's like a way to unlock a level 3 speed. Like down the road, maybe. Like, we get it. We get it. Let's put this a little further down the road then. See, that's what I was afraid of, but that's okay. That's okay. We only got 4 pieces of loot that time? That is not a lot of loot. We are not scaling up properly here. We need to kill more enemies that are easy. More slimes in our way, please. All right, these will help us out. All right. 15 per day. All right, there's a lot of scrap on that one. Okay, it's 11 to 17 for our other weapon here. Let's see if there's anything else to put in. 8 to 12. 8 to 12 is better. It is kind of weird to be fighting with an axe and a dagger at the same time, but you know what? We'll go with it. Oh, why did I do that? That was a waste. I misread that one. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at the wrong thing. The boots are not quite there yet. This might be the way to go. Critical damage, damage to all. We lose the counter. Get more evasion. And then armor 170, armor 185. Oh, archer 289. Hey, all right. Put that on. Here we go. All right. Ready to go. Okay, cemetery. The cemetery gives us memory fragments for going through it. Let's put it... Oh, where do we want to put it? I think actually right here, because we can put the Blood Grove next to this and get the benefit from that. So let's do it. Normally we don't want things together, but we do want things together when it'll help us out to have a little bonus there. Basically, it makes it so at 15% the forest kills them. And it's kind of like a walk to hit kind of situation. Essentially anything in the area has 15% less health in it. Not officially, but in effect, it does. Okay, so now I guess we're thinking about the next treasury. Do I want 2 treasuries out there? I can double them up if I put this middle part in here. That's kind of a benefit of not having that whole thing filled in yet. Get all those at once, nice. And then we put the rock in here, get that going. And then put the rock in here, get that one connected. Put a rock out here, get that one connected. So now we're getting 29 health per day. And we'll keep adding those in. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now. All right, new quest. Not the guy though. There we go. That's what we needed. Put it here though, instead of here, and that'll get interior gets more spaces. That's perfect. That's a good spot for that. All right, let's keep going. All right, not bad. We got a bandit. Here is actually our quest. There's a little bit extra health. We have 134. So we get plus 200% HP when we have a quest enemy here. That's the downside of having those villages. We get those little quest creatures out there, but now we get some stuff. I killed off everything I had. Okay, so we have 450 with this one versus 234 with that one. Not as good. I think we just take the more health overall. All right. 14 to 22. That's an easy replace, I think. 10 to 16, not as good. 10 to 16, not as good. Okay, so we got an easy replace of one of these things. And here's evasion 12%. We lose the crit damage chance. Goes back down to 10. But I think the evasion being 12, almost double. That's pretty good. Either one. Which one's fancier? I like these kind of better. Let's double check that quick. Make sure. Damage to all 2. Not worth it. That's good. All right. 12% evasion. Can't beat that. I love the choices in this game. It reminds me like almost like Reigns, where you have these little like either or details you have to pick from, and you gotta manage all your stats. Like you gotta make sure your damage is high enough. You gotta make sure your HP is high enough. You gotta make sure your evasion's high enough. So a little bit anything. You unbalance one of the stats, you end up in trouble. You know. I like the number of slimes out here right now. That's a good thing because those are 2-hit kills. And we're up to 4 things this lap. Well, right now we'd end it with, let's see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right now. Ooh, that's a good sword. Hold on. 10 to 14. Not as good as far as damage goes. We'd give up 3 max damage, but we'd have counter evasion bonus of 6%, critical damage of 18%. That's a tough call. I think we'd replace this one with that, right? We did 3 less overall. This one with 2. That one's too powerful to replace. We could do this though, and that might not be that bad. We lost something there. I didn't see what we lost, but we got wheat fields. Can't forget to get these out there. Get all the benefits from those, right? We have battlefields out there as well. Let's put the battlefield, someplace where we're not going to end up accidentally putting something next to it here, because we don't want to give too many things ghosts. We want the benefit from the chest there, but not the ghosts. We got more meadows here. Let's put those in. Cool. We can keep building off these rocks in the back here. Get that going. We got a thing for that, right? 8%. Or 6% with the critical damage chance. I don't know if it's worth giving the evasion for, though. They are fancier because they got more effects. Critical damage chance 16%. I mean, that might be good. That's a lot of. Okay, we're taking off some of the evasion. We want some evasion on there. We don't necessarily. I think last time we've in the past we've really maxed it out, and I don't know if we get diminishing returns on that. Really, we're not going to dodge every single hit, or even other hit like we wanted to. It doesn't ever work out that way. Let's put them here, and hopefully nothing spawns next to them. All right, we got 2 bandits here now. But if we hit, it's a 2-hit kill, Just like that. All right, let's put another village out here. We have one here, one here. Let's put one on this side here now. All right. Benefit from that. We got our loop coming in here. We're holding our own just fine. All right, we have evasion 13% with attack speed 8%. I think that's a worthwhile change. We have 16 to 24. That's going to replace our regular sword up there, I think. 21 to 31. Ooh, 21 to 31. That's even better, right? Here's 24, 31. Yeah, let's do that. Level 6. Absolutely. Evasion 16. I think I'd rather just take 13 plus the attack speed up. And here we got more health. Less health, actually. Just a little bit more not worth it. Yeah. Oh, this one's worth it, though. Almost 100 more health. All right, let's take it. All this stuff will get pushed out here. We always get more than what we can actually hold here at this point. Another quest creature. Those aren't that bad. He's within range of the Blood Grove, so he'll take a little more. A little more there. Any quest creatures? I think this is a quest one right here. Yeah, quest goal. So he has 200% health. Let's get the wheat field put in here. Now, last run, I think we tried to keep the wheat fields, try to max out one of the villages. I think we want to balance the villages, in reality. We have a meadow. Can fill that in here. We're gonna have a chance of gargoyles spawning everywhere. Let's just go for it. Got a grove. Another chance for a blood grove to happen. I think we put it here. Now, I did say before we don't want to put things next to this, but I think with having the Blood Grove right here would actually help out everything, because it'll hit all 3 of these. All 5 of these, really. And we'll put the wheat fields in next to that too, just so we get extra bonus for healing before we go into those battles. Now it looks like we have a good sword there, level 5 sword. We'll take a look at that one in a second here. Alright, so we got 15 to 23 damage, pretty decent. Maybe takes place of our, oh, it's got the evasion bonus too. We lose the critical damage, but I think it's worthwhile to replace that now. Here we have 18 to 28, not as good as the axe we have, but we get evasion bonus of 7. We have 25% evasion right now. That's probably as good as I can hope for. Let's leave it. Again, maxing out the evasion did not seem to really, I mean, it helped us a little bit. And we did manage to survive that first round battle with that, but I don't think it's gonna help us again like that. Now, if we put this here, we do run a partial risk. Actually, we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We got a gargoyle coming in, it looks like. Let's put that there. Max that out. All right, we got another grove to worry about here. So another blood grove situation here. I think the corners like this really work well. So let's put it here and try to put it like right here. And get I mean, anything to help us out with these tiles is gonna be a good thing. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we're doing okay still. We're on loop 5. This is usually where things start going south. Do I want to put it here? I think we put it there. The blood grove here, so we get benefit from this guy, we get benefit from this guy, and anything that spawns in here will be affected by the blood grove. And then we'll put the next blood grove we get over here. Good heal there, good heal. We got something decent off of that. 378, so not as good as HP. Evasion 8, critical damage 9%, defense 2. We don't have a lot of defense. We only have 3 defense right now. That might be worth it, but we take a hit, a serious hit on the health. Let's hold off. We'll hold off for something better. Let's see. Do we want to put... We have some chrono crystals out there. We can start putting in these guys here, maybe. Get the benefits from those. Now we're up to 51 healing per day. Let's go. Okay, so one thing I was thinking here, we could actually use, we have a couple Oblivions. This one's gonna get pushed off here soon. I was thinking we take this Oblivion to this treasury right here. We get the metamorphosis from that switching, and then we put it in the mountains to make it a big mountain there. And then we get harpies instead of the gargoyles. It does that risk of that, but we could always destroy them. Something I can do since we have 2 of those, right? That's probably a good thing, because we'd end up with a lot of ghosts if they stayed there. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got here. We got 12 to 18. Not as good. We got this one, 18 to 28. That's better. Magic damage 2. We lose the evasion bonus there, though. Magic damage 4. 14 to 22. That's not as good as what we have. Honestly, 15 and 20. I mean, we have a pretty decent axe, and the Dirk is holding up pretty well. It's level 5. These are level 4. This one's the only one that might be comparable. And it would be 5 more damage. We'd lose the evasion bonus of 12. That would take us down. I think I like the quarter evasion bonus. Ooh, but here maybe we can fix that a little bit. We lose the attack speed though on these boots. I don't know, maybe hold off. Boots here 11, damage to all 5. This we lose a little bit of health, about a little over 100. I think we gotta hold off. I don't like any of this stuff. The only thing I might consider is these 16% evasion boots, but really a 3% evasion is probably not gonna affect us that much. We're giving up that attack speed is the issue there. And I do like having that. Nice. Nice. We got a 6. That's... Yeah, that's when I said it was be a fit. Oh, this is actually... No, this is better. The level 6 versus level 5. We lose that 12% evasion. But we do get more attack speed with more damage. And with our criticals, that'll help out a lot, I think. Let's do that. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is what I was trying to avoid, though. That guy being there. Luckily, the battle is short. Okay, let's go. Now, we got to make sure. This is about where we start getting in over our head. So we got to kind of pay attention to the board, make sure we know what's out there. What potential problems we're going to face in the future here. I think we got a pretty good layout here, though. I mean, we're only halfway to the boss. We're not doing it this round here for sure. It's not happening. If we get down... Oh, I didn't realize that's where those guys come from. They hit pretty hard. Yeah, luckily we have a nice attack speed. He's really slow. We got the attack speed to handle it. All right, I'm thinking maybe this is the end of the lap here because there's a lot between us and the exit. And if, yeah, we might be considering a runaway here at the end. I think it might be a good time to cut our losses because we do have a lot of good stuff here, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna plan on us leaving. We're out of potions. That's the bad sign. Okay. We gotta get through this though. We still got a big problem. Big problem here. Don't want to give up that. I can't afford a counter at this point. I could put it right in front of us. We'll walk right through it. Nothing spawning there. What do I have? Anything I can do? Nothing I can do. We're not gonna make it. It's gonna be another loss. It's gonna be another L. Again, it turns so quickly. It turns mid-run. It turns like mid-loop. Where it's like, okay, maybe it's gonna be bad. No, it's like it gets going bad. Like right when I said that, it's like I think we need to start thinking about going home. We should have thought about that over here, but we were at like full health at that point. You know, it's hard to determine that. So we got here, and we got some healing there. It looks like for the new day, but enemies will be spawning now. Okay, we got a lot to get through here. Holy cow, that's not gonna happen. There's no way. We gotta get insanely lucky with dodging, and that's not gonna happen. We're done. Oh man, that sucks. Luckily, we're walking away with 2 rations, 2 stable metal, 2 stone, 2 wood. Pretty solid. We're losing a lot though. Look how much we had. You know, honestly, we'd be progressing so much faster if I just retreated 1 lap before I think I need to. So lap 6 is where we did it. Next time, once we finish loop 5, we're done. We're getting out right away. I've lost too much stuff that could have been used. Like we could be so much further ahead had I left at loop 5 last 2 runs. So now we know our lesson. Our limit is loop 5. It seems to be always loop 5. Oh, I didn't do my upgrade though. Oh, that could have saved. Now, would that have saved me? Probably. It would have helped a lot. Resource cap increased. I can't see what that one is. I always forget about that. It's blinking up there too. I shouldn't miss it. There's so many little bips and bobs and sound effects though. I always, you never know what a single sound is, you know? Okay, so can we build anything first of all here? We can build another mud hut. We don't need the mud hut at this point though. I might want to save my resources for the time being. A smelter is probably our next goal. And it unlocks the Storm Temple card, unlocks the Arsenal Golden card if Intel Center is built, which it is not. And 30 plus HP, base HP. Pretty good. Here we're working towards a lot. The downside here is if I start crafting, I can't even do anything this time. We need more metamorphosis, which we could have got more of had I left sooner. So, all right, we cap our run. We cap our run next time at 5 loops. We take our resources, and then the nice part about that is we get 2 runs in for a single episode next time. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you're enjoying the series still. I'm still loving this game quite a bit. I'll be back for another one soon. See you then.